And a packed crowd. The lone visit of the season from the Lakers, part of their 5-game road trip. This is the second game of their road trip. They lost the opener Wednesday night in Milwaukee against the Bucks, and they're now just 508-8 on the season. Anthony Davis, guarded by Tatum, slapped. And a reaching foul is going to be called on Tatum.
So the Boston Celtics, under Coach Udoka, are switching so much more. And already in that first possession, you saw multiple switches, Mike. But their defense after a rough start, the Celtics, has been much better.
It's been one of the best defenses in the NBA the last couple of weeks, and they've needed it because they've been inconsistent offensively.
Making shots, trying to make shots has been difficult and almost universally.
And there you see Davis's numbers. You know, Davis, he's obviously been good, but he hasn't been dominant yet either. And clearly part of that's LeBron James, but they need him to be dominant if they have hopes of winning a title.
Yeah, I think this is a team still trying to find itself, in particular on the defensive end.
Sloppy turnover that time. Anthony Davis dominant on that shot.
At their best, that's who they will be. Forcing turnovers.
Ball dominant LeBron. We'll see how THT plays now in the half-court set. LeBron! Throw it down! Timeout, Boston!
Nice read by THT. LeBron gives it to him in the post, and then LeBron is the guy that makes the first.
Middle of everything. That was a great feed by THT. Feeding the cutter LeBron before the timeout. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. Al Horford, three-point country, down low, laid up and in by Marcus Smart, who might have twisted an ankle or got stepped on, but he's hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, I think he tweaked the ankle a little bit.
You can say, well, why was it one of his best games and the Lakers lost? But we'll get into that. Didn't hit iron. Rebound to Al Horford. Schroeder on the attack from Braunschweig, Germany. Baseline, Dennis goes all the way to score.
That's what Dennis can do. He's very clever, especially off the dribble.
That was a lob for Davis, way too hard, but it's going to be out of bounds, Lakers.
Ball hit the glass on the lob play, and luckily for the Lakers, the Celtics touched it last.
Lakers 1-3 on the road. Their lone road win on the long three from Braun. And welcome back to the King.
And it's not out of his range. I mean, he shoots a legitimate shot mid-court.
The lone road win, as I mentioned, was the overtime win over San Antonio. Tatum can't knock it down. Lakers are running in transition again. They find AD from Russell Westbrook running the floor.
That was just a great play by AD. He checked it.
Ovation in the house tonight. They just introduced the great Bill Russell, who is sitting baseline courtside here in Boston. But an outstanding start for Anthony Davis, the Laker big man. 8 fast break points already for the Lakers. I mentioned it as we went to break. They are running the floor and finishing. Schroeder, wearing number 71, bouncing out of the right-hand side. Horford reaching in, and fouling was Russell Westbrook.
Again, the Lakers doing swarming defense. That time they almost got the trap on Schroeder. He got rid of it just in time, and then Russell had to take the foul, or else Al Horford had a dunk.
Russ, 4 assists already in the game. He's averaging nearly 9 a contest. Tatum, hook pass into the corner. Horford, nothing but net.
I mentioned that he has done like all other players, extended his range, and he knocks down the standstill three.
Yeah, Tito played in the league for a while. Extended the range, but he hasn't shot it really well, only 28%. Going to be a foul, and that'll be free throw time. And THT will be the one stepping to the line now.
Baseline cut, the pass coming from LeBron James as Jason Tatum just picked up his second foul.
And again, this team not nearly as deep as it has been in years past. But we're going to see Langford and Richardson come in for Udoka here in a moment. Hey, Laker fans, as you watch each game this season, play Lakers Pick'em through the Lakers mobile app. Lakers Pick'em is an interactive game for fans to predict how their favorite players will do during each game this season. Put your basketball knowledge to the test and win some prizes with Lakers Pick'em.
As you mentioned, Richardson and Langford come in. So Richardson especially a guy that can get it going offensively.
THT stayed hot Wednesday after posting the career high of 28 points and 4 threes on Monday. Well, averaging nearly 27 on 50% shooting the past 2 games. Schroeder, straightaway three is good. The 28-year-old. Last year averaged 15.5 points for the Lakers and 6 assists. Stu LeBron going to work. Here's that baseline jump shot. It's good.
Well, when he shoots that fall-away baseline, there's really nothing you can do defensively. You're almost saying that's the shot we want him to take, but that's one of his arsenals.
He's turning 37 on the 30th of December. Drive, kick, foul, offensive.
Who
And
took the
taking
charge?
LeBron James.
That's called team defense right there. LeBron did a great job of standing in and taking the charge.
They still talk about that Eastern Conference final game when he was with Miami in this building. Game 7, 2012, when he had 45, 15, and 5 and broke everyone's hearts in Boston.
He's done that to a lot of cities.
Yes, he has. Second highest scoring average in an away arena is right here, averaging over 29 a game. You knew he wasn't going to miss it. AD! 2 hands, emphatic flush.
That's why you don't try to switch when a guy's dribbling and hasn't picked up his dribble. They switch. AD, they let him go to baseline and he gets the easy dunk.
AD first one, either team, double figures, has 11 here in quarter number 1. Remember, he had 19 in the first quarter, a couple of games back. And it's going to be a foul, and LeBron will take a rest 7 minutes in. So a great start for LeBron after missing the last 8 games.
Great start for LeBron, and even greater start for Anthony Davis, who has the Lakers up by 9.
Carmelo's played a ton.